Well, good day, smart traders. I trust each and every one of you are ready for another profitable day within the market. Let's kick things off by having a look at today's economic calendar.
Today's economic calendar is packed with important events that traders should keep an eye on. The highlight of the day is the UK interest rate report, set to be released at 1 o'clock CAT. But that's not all. The best part is that we will be trading this event live with all our premium members. All you need to do is head over to vt.smartonlinetrader.com and RSVP for this live trading session. Additionally, we'll also see the release of the unemployment claims report later this afternoon from the USA. Another significant event to watch out for is Federal Chair Jerome Powell's testimony before the Senate Banking Committee. His insights could provide valuable cues on future rate hikes. Make sure you stick around until the end of this video because we will be sharing our technical analysis for today on foreign currencies, indices, and commodities.
Let's move on by having a look at what's making headlines within the financial markets today.
Let's start with currency news. The US dollar index fell after Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell comments on the central bank's fight against inflation didn't meet the more hawkish market expectations. Powell acknowledged that the fight against inflation still has a long way to go and that interest rates may need to be raised, but at a more moderate pace. While inflation remains far from the Fed's target, the possibility of rate increases is still on the table. Moving on to digital currency. Ethereum showed signs of recovery in the last session. As the second leading cryptocurrency, it managed to regain around 6% of its value. The price rally can be attributed to its correlation with Bitcoin, which also experienced a surge, reaching the $28,000 level within 24 hours. However, the crypto market has faced some challenges recently, with the SEC filing charges against two major US crypto exchanges. Now let's turn our attention to Wall Street. The S&P 500 retreated as the market continued to feel the impact of last week's rally. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's remarks about controlling inflation and the potential need for higher rates influenced the market. The Dow Jones Industrial Average remained flat, while the Nasdaq fell 1.2%. Shifting to commodities. Oil prices rose by $1 per barrel. The surge was driven by rising corn and soybean prices, which raised expectation of lower biofuel blending and increased oil demand. Dry conditions affecting the US crops added to bullish sentiment in the grain market. It's only a matter of time before the oil market reacts to the low inventory levels. Finally, let's discuss gold. Bullion prices briefly hit 3-month lows, but bounced back after Federal Chair Jerome Powell testified before the House Financial Services Committee. Powell's indication that interest rates may need to move higher to curb inflation, coupled with hawkish signals from the Fed, reinforced expectations of a rate hike in July. Now it's time for our highly anticipated technical analysis for the day. We'll start with Euro USD, followed by the DAX, and conclude with crude oil and gold analysis. For Euro USD, the fiber has broken through the primary resistance level. If we see a close above 1.1, it could solidify the bullish momentum, potentially driving this currency pair up to 1.107. Shifting our focus to the DAX analysis. The Germany 30 index has broken through the primary support level. If we witness a close below 15,920, it could intensify the selling pressure and push the index down to 15,700. Now let's examine the analysis for crude oil. WTI rallied as expected and is currently consolidating within a falling wedge pattern. If the pattern is broken and we see a close above 72.6, it could extend the rally all the way up to 73.5. Finally, looking at the analysis for gold. After a highly volatile trading session yesterday, the yellow metal is still trading just below the primary support level. A break and a close below 1929 could trigger a significant decline in gold prices, potentially reaching extreme lows.
So that is it from us here at Smart Online Trader. Should you be interested in any additional services that we offer, kindly get in touch with us or simply click on one of the links in the description below. As always, may the force be with you. Cheers.